NOAA stands for the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and we are under the U.S. Department of Commerce. We have a commissioned corps of uniformed officers, not unlike the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines. Now, I am assigned as the liaison officer to the Pacific Command, and that was stemming from a request in 2013. The commander, he's very familiar, and most military commanders are, with traditional security threats. And these are the things that you read about every day in the newspaper, whether it's terrorism or weapons of mass destruction, these types of things. But he was less well versed on climate change. We need that baseline of what's happening now and where we're at, and how do we address some of these what we call non-traditional security threats. And climate change fits in that, and then everything that comes along with it. It could be pandemics and infectious diseases, sea level rise, increased frequency of tropical weather systems, or maybe increased intensity, tsunamis. That maybe is not linked with climate change, but all these non-traditional security threats. How do we work with these? What do we do to help alleviate some of the impacts of these non-traditional security threats? Now, with respect to climate change, number of issues. One is water resources. It's not only that water is becoming scarcer, more polluted. So even when you have fresh water, you may not be able to use that water. And then it's becoming less available in a lot of countries because of rising sea levels, saltwater intrusion into the freshwater lenses. So now ag becomes an issue, trying to grow crops in a salty environment is nearly impossible. So and then now you have a food security issue on top of that. So all those cascading effects. Then when your country is maybe going to go underwater, if their sea level rises, and some of these countries, their average height above sea level is a couple of meters, maybe, on a good day. And so, if we expect the sea level to rise a meter by the end of the century, so let's say half your country disappears, what are you going to do about it? Do you build an island and move everybody onto a higher island? Do you evacuate the entire country? Then where do you go? What does that country that you're moving to think about that? Does it cause issues? So all of those things have to be thought through very carefully. They are a security threat, and so having the best science to back whatever policy and decisions that we're going to make is very important. And that's what NOAA does, science.